Are you looking for the golden ticket to wealth? If so, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Tracy from Money Boss, and I am here to help you step into your personal power, make a lot of money, and build the life of your dreams. If you're here for that, like this video, subscribe, and join us. We are creating a money revolution. So let's cut to the chase. You are here for the golden ticket to wealth. In this three-part series, the last two videos, I have covered the three sacred truths of making money. Truth number one is there is a science to getting rich, and you need to know about, learn about, and operate in the three planes of existence. So the science of getting rich, there's the spiritual and the metaphysical, which is the law of attraction. Then there is the mindset, and then there is the physical. So some people rely on the law of attraction, sit there and play Xbox and wonder why they're not rich. Some people write affirmations all day long and they have the mindset, I am rich, I am rich. They sit on the couch and play Xbox and don't get rich. The thing with money, there's a science to getting rich, and you need to do things in a certain way, and that involves all three levels of existence, creation, and making money. We can metaphysically know about and operate according to the laws of the universe. There's 12 of them. We need to have the right mindset and the knowledge of how to make money. And then, most importantly, where people get caught up between the mind and keeping track of our mind and feeding it the right information is action, the physical body. If you want to make money, you need to do something. You need to show up to work. You need to show up to your computer to study wealth. Action, action, action. That is sacred truth number one. There is a science to getting rich, and it involves knowing about, learning about, and enacting the three planes of existence and money creation. Number two, sacred truth number two, money making is a skill. That one, my goodness, guys, go there because we talk about a lot of stuff that's so important to know that we don't learn about. And I'll cover a few of those items in this video, but if you didn't catch the other two, I'd recommend watch this one, go watch those, come back here. Either way, there's some good information in here that I have learned in my almost 20 years of studying money, studying millionaires, launching businesses, generating millions of dollars for the businesses that I own, manage, run. Okay, Tracy, what is the golden ticket to wealth? Any guesses? It's you. Now, before you go, oh no, I was hoping for the secret, I'm out of here. Don't do it because you are the secret. Here's the thing, just the way the world is set up, we are taught from a young age who we are, how to be, how to think about money, how to think about our opportunity in this world. We don't even form those thoughts. And I talked about it a lot in the last video. Our subconscious mind has all our beliefs that drive our feelings and actions. Everything that we have are in this world is because of our subconscious programming that was formed from 0 to 7 years old. So if you look, and I gave the example of third or fourth generation welfare, they continue that cycle because that's all they know, that's all they see, that's all they think, and that's the results they create, the reality creation framework that we'll talk about later. So we go to school and then we're taught to memorize information, whether or not that's valuable, we'll leave that for another video, but we get a lot of knowledge, a lot of information. And we look to books for the answers. We look to teachers for the answers. But the reality creation and psychology and making money is not taught in school. I call the school system the employee maker, and that's what it's designed for. You have been conditioned by your friends, your family, your church, your community, your past generations, everything around you, Hollywood, movies, news. It's all conditioning you to who you are. What you see, what you hear is what you bring in, and that's what you recreate, unless you get outside knowledge that says you're on welfare. That's okay. Learn to start making money and you could become a millionaire. Unless something comes in and dramatically shakes up the way you see the world and your opportunity, you're going to continue to recreate your same life every day. Sure, you might work a little harder, get a raise, but you might be sitting there going, well, I wanted to be really wealthy and I'm stuck in a job. I've worked my career and this is not what I thought. I'm made for more. I had ambitions. I'm smart. I'm clever. I'm stuck. Well, it's because you are living life based on subconscious programming, fishbowl, fish in the fishbowl, as I mentioned in previous episodes. You're just living your programming out without even realizing that your brain is running an old operating system, like the iPhone. We get an iPhone with standard apps on here, and it does the job, right? Just like our brain. It keeps us safe, it keeps us fed, it tries to keep us happy, tries to keep us safe, gets us to work. Standard operating system. But if we really want to tap into the power of this thing, we start to use it with different apps and we enhance it. Other words, we get new knowledge in here. We've come with standard operating mental programming from before us. The results that we have right now are from our past programming, thoughts, beliefs, feelings. That's what's created our results. So the golden ticket is realizing that you are totally likely outdated here. If you're not building and living your dream life, we need a program update. And what does that mean? Making money is a skill. And if making money is a skill, just like cooking, crafting, sports, and you're interested in making money, you will be cluing into the fact that rich people are no different than you. Some of them started off worse than you. They just decided that they were going to learn the skill of making money, as we discussed in the last video. They started to realize that money is not emotional. It's not something airy-fairy reserved for the select few that were born to the millionaires. It's not. Money and making money is a result of doing things in a certain way, the science of getting rich, learning the skill of money, realizing you're the ticket to your wealth and that nothing can stop you. So you, as you sit, if you are completely happy with your life, amen, carry on, go watch Netflix. If you are not happy with your life as it is and you're like, I have big dreams. Well, here's the thing. We need to change what we do today so that we have a different future. And that means realizing that I am the ticket to my wealth. You are the ticket to your wealth. There's nobody around you that's going to provide you with the answers. And here's the thing. If we're looking to learn something, if we want to learn a sport, we'd go to a coach. If we want to learn how to cook, we'd go to somebody that cooks really good, a cooking class. If we want to learn wealth, and we're taking our example from our friends and family and community that are living in poverty or just getting by, we're looking at the wrong people. There are books in the library. There are courses by millionaires. There's so much information for free or next to free. We need to stop looking outside for the answers like the school system teaches us and for permission. If you want to change your life, nobody around you is going to do it. Your parents, they love you, but they can only teach you what they know. And they're not going to help you create wealth unless they're millionaires and they're going to set you up. But then you should learn how to manage that money. You still got to learn. Your golden ticket to wealth is knowing that you are your golden ticket to wealth. Nobody else. Your past and current results are lagging. They're a result of the old person you used to be. But if you're watching this video, I know you want more. Otherwise, you'd be watching Netflix. If you're watching a channel called Money Boss, you want to make money. So look me in the eyes and go, I can do this. You are the one that has the power and the responsibility. If you want to change your life, it's you. Nobody around you. Nobody can stop you. Nobody's going to really change your life except for you. So realize that you're operating on old knowledge that's not even your own. Your life as it sits right now is based on the old knowledge that you have from people that don't know how to create wealth. So you're going to learn how to make money. You're going to change your mindset. You're going to say, I am the ticket to my wealth, and realize that when you start making priority on money, and it's not greedy. I have a whole 30-part series about limiting beliefs. Making money is greedy. No, it's not. Making money is the best way that you can help yourself, your loved ones, your community, your country. It is literally the best way to be able to take care of yourself and the ones you love. So you are your golden ticket to wealth. Number one, you now know that who you are, where you're sitting, the results you have is based on old knowledge. That's it. And you are here. And when you start to change your present, you're going to change your future, right? It's not going to happen tomorrow or a month from now. And that's why you can't give up. It's a reality creation cycle. And we'll get to that right away. Who you are based on old knowledge, old programming. You right here, you have everything you need to take responsibility and change your life. It's you against you. Now, third, here's where we'll cover the reality creation cycle, and then we'll get into this, and I'm going to do a video on each part of it because it's so important. It's how we build our life, and we don't even know. Imagine if we were taught this in school. We'd be able to realize this important information, change our life, take control of our financial destiny, and build the life of our dreams. The reality creation framework. I put you as the number one. I believe each of us come here with a unique DNA, with a purpose, a mission, with weaknesses, with strengths. And I call it our codes for what's going to be our challenges and our gifts in life. And I truly believe the purpose of life is to figure out your gifts, go through the struggles of learning about it, and then bring that gift to others in this world and make good money doing it. So there's you at the top. You come in different than I do. We have different temperaments, different interests, different thoughts, different everything. Isn't that a little unique? If there was not some divine gift in us or some bigger mission, wouldn't we all be the same? Little copycat robots? When I started to realize that, I'm like, wow, I have two sisters raised by the same parents, didn't change much over the years, and we're all different. There is a divine plan here. And I don't care what you call it, God, universe, that is neither here nor there. I believe there's a divine plan for you. And if you feel something on the inside, you can't ignore that. If the gift is in your mind, my mentor says this, if the gift is in your mind, it's meant for you. I have the desire to teach people money and how to take responsibility for their financial destiny. I don't have an interest in piano or sports or painting. Isn't that weird? So for the longest time, I ignored that. I have companies. I'm like, why are you doing this? You don't need to do this. You're busy with your companies. Focus on that. But the calling, the nagging wouldn't stop. So I'm curious. Do you have something inside of you that you can't stop thinking about, that you would do or think about no matter what? Think about that. It's not accidental. So, number one is you, your divine coding, let's call it that. And then number two in the reality creation framework is what I call your programming, your externals. So, the family you grew up in, the situation you were born into, that's going to condition how you see yourself, how you were raised, how you see your potential, how you feel about money. And then from your programming, your externals, you're going to get your thoughts and beliefs. Like I said, what's your potential? That's programmed. You can just reset that. But we operate on this without knowing this. So, based on who you are and how you were brought up, you think and believe a certain way about your potential in the world, and then you feel that way. So, if you think you're destined to be poor, you're going to feel that way. And from that feeling, you're going to take poverty action or status quo, and then you're going to get the same results. And then you continue to do this day in, day out. That's why we sometimes think we don't even create our reality. We just get up, go to work. We live in the same Groundhog Day cycle. Well, unless something comes in, new knowledge like this, or something amazing or something devastating, we continue to live the same cycle. We might work a little harder, get some more skills, but we're going to live the same reality creation circuit unless we change it. So, how do we change it? We go to the top. You are who you are, and your interests are there. Your challenges are there. Your gifts are there. We got to work with that. Now, we get to choose as adults who we're around, what we listen to. Do we watch the news all day long and get conditioned with like despair and bad and poverty? It's a choice to listen to the news. It's a choice. We don't need to watch the news all the time to be informed on what's going on. All we do is take in garbage and then we create garbage. If the news says the economy is crashing, that affects your mindset. Oh, I'm not going to launch a new business. The economy's crashing. Fun fact, there's more millionaires born in a crashing bad economy than any other time. If there are people making money right now and you're going, I can't launch it, we're in a recession. If there's people making money right now, that excuse is out the window. So we have a choice as an adult on what we start to focus on, because what we focus on creates our thoughts and beliefs. As we know, that's the next step. What we think and believe affects our feelings, affects our actions, affects our result. So if we go to the top of the framework and we start to shut the news off, if we start to listen to our parents and they're talking about hard times and poverty, and we go, that's their experience, that's all they know, that's how they're conditioned. They came from that came from their parents, that came from their parents. I know that they're programmed. I'm going to reprogram myself. I'm going to stop the news. I'm going to think wealthy thoughts, whether that's affirmations, vision boards. I'm going to start to read books on money, money management, how to start a business. Instead of watching Netflix doom and gloom series about murder and desperation, I'm going to turn on YouTube, channel like this, any other channel that talks about personal power, improving your life. Everything's out there. Books, anything you want to know, it's out there for free or next to free. So you're going to start realizing that what you focus on with your eyeballs and your ears goes into your brain, forms your thoughts and beliefs, creates your feelings, and from your feelings, you take action. So if you're always focused on the news, like I said, that's doom and gloom. If you listen to the news, you're never going to do anything other than be depressed, sad, scared, because they've never focused on good things. And there's been and is amazing times for anybody that can provide the right product or service to make money. So when you start to take in stuff that's not garbage, you create new thoughts and beliefs. Hey, wait a minute. Tony Robbins came from poverty and abuse, and his situation. Wait a minute. Most millionaires don't come from a golden spoon. I can do this. That's a new belief. If they can do it, I can do it. If money is a skill, I can learn it. I've learned many skills. So those are new thoughts and beliefs in your mind. So then you have a new feeling. You're empowered. You think it's possible for you. Now what happens? You start reading a book. You start watching a video. You take a course. You study. You start to get different actions, different results. And the thing is, most people think about this and want like that. I'm thinking about the law of attraction. I want to manifest a Ferrari and I expect it to come just like that. It's not how it happens. You need to become the person that makes the money that can afford a Ferrari. It's baby steps. You're going to go through this reality creation framework all of your life. And the goal is to continue working on your thoughts and beliefs up here. And every time you go around the reality creation framework, you start to improve. So let's look at it this way. Thoughts and beliefs, you improve them. You have better feelings, better actions, better results. This time, now you're already improved. You're not down here anymore. You're not spending as much. Maybe you're making the same. It takes a while to change your results. You need new skills. You need a raise. You need to start making money. But each time you improve your thoughts and beliefs, get new knowledge, you get a new feeling, you take a new action, you get a new result. And sometimes you might go through and you're like, dude, this isn't working. I quit. Then all of a sudden, whoop, you improve. And then you're like, wow, man, I learned this new sales skill and I'm making so much more money. Thoughts and beliefs. Oh, I am a good salesperson. And you study. You have a new feeling. You take better action. You believe in yourself. You get better results. And then you go and then you go. So the framework goes this way, but it's better to look at it this way, because as long as you're committed to the game of stepping into your personal power, updating your operating system and taking control of your life, you're going to do this. And heck, maybe sometimes car breaks down, something comes out of the blue and then you go, boom, or your mindset slips and you're like, I'm not destined for this. But the biggest thing we need to know is we are the golden ticket to our wealth, and it's all here. The most important quote you will ever hear, and this started me off on my personal improvement journey, self-help journey, Henry Ford quote. That's a longer version, but the moral of the story is, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. That's all it is. It's not going to happen easy or fast. Look at it. If I'm 42, my life results right now are not a result of today or yesterday. My goodness, I have been learning self-help for over 20 years, spending my spare time learning how to make wealth, building my businesses instead of always doing fun stuff. I do fun stuff, but I have decided that building wealth is one of my core values over leisure. So I spend my time. And as my life sits right now, it's my dream life. Everything I've put on a vision board has come true, but it didn't happen from just having it on a vision board. It happened from realizing making money is a science. There's a science to getting rich. Secret number one, sacred truth number one. Sacred truth number two, making money is a skill. Sacred truth number three, you are the golden ticket to your wealth. And as long as you remember this reality creation framework and you never give up, you're going to continue to elevate yourself. And that's how it works. So if you are looking for the golden ticket to wealth, stare in my eyes and say, Tracy, I am the golden ticket to my wealth. I can do this. It's me against me. Nobody can stop me, and I can make it happen. How does that feel? This has been stuff that I have been learning slowly over 20 years of being self-employed, and just a small realization, and then you forget it, and then you do it. This is 20 years of condensed knowledge that here you might be going, well, that's straightforward. But you really got to get in it and live it. And to a lot of people, the fact that making money is a skill, that people with money are not special, the fact that there's a possibility that you can be wealthy. Many people are hearing this for the first time, and that is my mission with this channel. So that wraps up the 3 sacred truths of money. I hope you enjoyed this. Like this video, subscribe, join us at the moneybosscollective.co. Join our community to make sure you get notified when new videos come out. And most importantly, I challenge you, unless you change, nothing's going to change. So, what is one action you can take today? Your first action, always focus on one thing. What is that going to be? That's going to be your first step to saying, I'm going to do this. I can do this. I'm taking charge. That could be stopping watching the news. That could be taking one night a week. And instead of watching Netflix, you watch YouTube videos. It could be starting social media platforms. Maybe you want to be an influencer. Maybe you have a talent or a thought or stuff to share with people, something burning inside of you. What is going to be your first step? At the end of the day, it's all on you. It's you against you. Only you can stop you. So I challenge you. Step number 1, think of it, commit to it, and then go set out to master that. And then find the next thing. And then the thing is, you'll realize that creating wealth, just like I said, is reality creation sequence. It's also like Hansel and Gretel picking up breadcrumbs. The next one leads to the next one, to the next one. You're never going to know how it's all going to work out here. It's a series of picking up this crumb, learning this, making today great, making tomorrow great, and it builds. And then all of a sudden you're at grandma's cottage, so to speak, right? You've reached the goal. But if you try and reach the goal, you're going to get intimidated. So work on taking control of your life. Maybe that thing is stopping the news. Maybe that thing is creating a budget and committing to staying within your means. What is that for you? I'm curious. There's a lot of good things you can work on. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. Let's create a money revolution, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.